The Northland shopping centre remains in lockdown after a clash between two rival gangs involving around 10 people. One man in his 20s has been taken to hospital with serious injuries and 2 people have so far been arrested. Joining us live on the ground is Harvey Briggs. Harvey, there have been reports of panic, confusion and chaos across the centre. It must have been a scary situation for those caught up in the incident.
Oh, you're absolutely right, Marion. This would have been terrifying for those caught up in here as these two rival gangs, a fight broke out between them, as you said, involving around 10 people. There were screams of knife, there was a machete scene, and then there was people running through the centre here, running into stores to try and protect themselves, and then hundreds running out of the entrance there to the Northland shopping centre and out onto the street. And if I swing around a little bit and follow this way, you can still see that there is quite a heavy police presence here tonight. The centre is still locked down. There are still some workers who are waiting to be able to go back inside, but it would have been chaotic for all involved, and it did take a long time for police to bring this scene back under control because there was a lot to try and bring back under control. Now it was brought into lockdown and then the place was evacuated. We did speak to a number of witnesses after they'd been evacuated. Here's what some of them had to say.
I heard a ruckus happening downstairs. I looked down and I see a guy being choked out onto the ground. I heard there was a fight. They were told to evacuate. We heard the sirens go off. Every customer was told to leave where I work, and they shut the doors.
I just see people rushing into my store, telling me to lock the doors and everything. Oh, they were really shaken up and scared. They were just shouting oh, lock the doors, and I just yeah.
And what you did? Did you
yeah, I did. I was locking the whole the door and everything. So I don't really know what happened until they told me.
Lining up getting food, all of a sudden turn around, everyone just starts panicking, yelling knife, and everyone starts running. We go into the restaurants, and they close the doors under the order of the security and police.
And Victoria Police held a press conference within the last hour or so. What have they said about the incident?
Well, Marion, we know that one man was taken to hospital with serious injuries. He's a man in his 20s. 2 others have been arrested, including a 15-year-old boy. And we know that they're searching for 8 other people involved in this incident. They're very keen to stress that this was not random. It was, they believe, an act of retaliation. Here's a little bit of what Superintendent Kelly Lawson had to say.
The rival gangs are known to each other, obviously, and it is said to have been perhaps an act of retaliation. So what I want to do is reassure the community that this was not just some random thing that happened. It was a pre-organised gang meet-up where that affray has taken place.
So, Miriam, a very scary incident here for all those involved, and police are now calling for anyone who might have witnessed this incident or anyone who might have dash cam vision in this area around the Northland shopping centre around 2:30, 3 o'clock this afternoon to come forward and help with their investigation.